Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to give you a demo of another lead generation system that we have developed for Elevate GCC, and this is actually for the GCC countries, but it can be used for other countries as well. And just to give you an overview, in this we have used Anaton, we have used Cloud, we have used Apollo for the scraping. For the AI brain, we have used Cloud and Anaton for the workflow automation, and Cloud routines for some other work as well, for some scheduling. And I'm directly gonna give you a demo of this, and then I will be explaining you everything. Okay. This is if you want a detailed guide, so maybe in this I will not be able to give you a detailed guide of every node, but you can leave a comment if you need workflows or something. You can leave a comment, and for the detailed video you can leave a comment. I can make a detailed video from scratch how to develop. So I will show you directly the PPE, and because there are three pipelines for three different businesses. So the PPE is actually targeting the individuals or decision makers like CEOs. The active entertainment is targeting the agencies. The True Blue is targeting the schools and hospitals or something like that. But I'm gonna give you a demo of PPE. So inside PPE we have actually PPE lead scraping. This is the first workflow, and there are three other workflows which are here. So I will give you demo here from. I will give you demo of this PPE first, that how it actually scrape the data. So let me zoom it out, and sorry, let me use it to zoom out anytime. So actually, let me give you an overview. This is the campaign. Here we actually set the campaign, like how many number of profiles we need, what are the countries. Like here we have selected Saudi Arabia, job titles that we need, and industry keywords, campaign size range, like company size range, which company we should target or this should target, the size range, and the seniority levels we have defined here, like the manager, directors, VP, CEO, and pages per run. Actually, these settings are for the Apollo, that in each run how many pages it should scrape. So I have selected over here 100, but I'm gonna make it for now, for this to execute it very quickly, I'm gonna make it 10. Okay. And yeah, and I need 100 profiles. And beside this, and there are other few nodes which actually format the data, and we are also getting existing data from Zoho, so that when we load this data, this scrap data, it should not be duplicated over there. Meanwhile, I have already done some settings over here in Zoho. If I come over here, and if I come over in modules and fields, and here inside leads, inside standards, I have already made the data very unique, because the data that will be loaded, it will already validate the emails. If the data with that email is already exist in Zoho, then it will not again load it. So mean duplicate, we are already validating the duplication, and we are doing the duplication over here already in Zoho, but we are also doing same in Anaton for the safety purpose. Okay. So these are something other nodes that generate the list, they'll validate the existing Zoho data, and then there are Apollo research, which hit the Apollo search API to search the data. And then there is enrichment again, then there is lead qualification, because we have defined some criteria and all that, and after that data is being stored in Zoho. Okay. So I will run it now in front of you, but before that I'm gonna make this empty. I will the current leads of PP pipeline, business pipeline. There are almost 100 leads, but I'm gonna first make these. I'm gonna delete these, and done. And now I'm gonna run it. Let me show you. There is only one workflow, so it is running. Okay, and it is gonna get existing data for leads of the Zoho. There is 0 number of leads already in PP because we have deleted. So now it is doing the enrichment, and then finally it has scraped 703 profiles, but we will be only storing the 100. You can see, and Apollo is working very well. It consumes very less, I would say, credits. Okay, and it is very very good, I would say, as compared to other scrapers. like we have I just forgot Peter or something like that. We have already some actors of Epify actors, but Apollo is very good. Okay, so it is loading the data in Zoho, and yeah, once it will complete, I will show you rest of the workflows, and I will need to show the data. Okay, so this workflow will be running automatically because schedule trigger will be scheduling it based on weekly. On every week, it at 6 a.m. on Monday, it will be running, and it will uh, it will load the 100 leads for the next week to send them email to actually convert them into definite context. But this workflow will not use same campaign setting, because what we have done in settings, we have enabled its MCP, and then we have connected its MCP in cloud routine. If you don't know about cloud routine is another feature of cloud which gives you ability to schedule the jobs. So here for daily PPE campaign, we have created a one routine, and here we have given it an instruction that on every Sunday evening it will update the campaign. Okay, and yeah, like it will update the campaign setting, and it will be having the memory like what was the campaign setting in previous week, and what should I now update it, what on what basis I should update it. So we have already given it an instruction, you are responsible for updating the only campaign setting node in PP. So it will be updating the campaign setting of Anaton node automatically. You can see Anaton is converted over here, connected over here as a connector. So there could be a separate video for this I will create, and here we have just given it instruction to update it, and it will keep the record of overall thing, and before Monday on Sunday night it will be updating it. And I can show you one run of if I open this, don't ask me. So yeah, actually it updated the routine yesterday for the active entertainment. What changed? Okay, countries before Kuwait and UAE were used for the first enrichment, but then now it has today for the active entertainment it has updated for the Saudi Arabia and Qatar and other keywords. It has also updated. Okay, so the campaign setting node will be updated on every Sunday before Monday, because on Monday the scraping will be running to load the new data. So if we will select same campaign settings, so sometime after some time or after maybe few weeks, it will be scraping the same data. So campaign settings should must be bit changed on every week to get unique leads. Okay, that is something we have defined over in cloud code, and cloud code is now doing job of updating the workflows based on the routine. We will not do anything, it will be running automatically, because routine is something you can schedule once and then it will be working. Okay, and yeah, you can just create a routine and you can name it and you can define what it need to do, then you can connect whatever you want. Okay, you can connect it and you can add any other connector. Okay, here in cloud, let me show you. Here in cloud there are a lot of connectors. Okay, if I come over here, okay, like these connectors we have already connected, but in this these are disconnected. You can add a lot of connectors, like you can see there are a lot of connectors, and you can also add your skill sets. We have already added skill sets of our work, so that we should not give it context again and again. Okay, and beside this, now yeah, what I need to show you. So it is done, data is scraped and data is loaded. So I will come in PP and I will show you now this workflow. First let's see if data is there or not. Let me refresh. You can see now we have 100 leads here and all are unique. There is no any duplicate data. Yeah, we have allowed maximum 3 individuals from the same company if it is scraped, not more than that. If there are 3 decision makers of same company, it will scrape and it will load. Okay, so once we have data, then we can play or we can run other workflows. I'm gonna show you the rest of the workflows, how they work, because they are totally based on the data. So first workflow here in enrichment, in outreach process, we have actually email drafting. So on behalf of our company's account, it will draft the emails, not send, it will draft because we want to validate first. But before running this workflow, I am gonna add here my email, so that one email I should receive on my personal account as a lead, and then I should reply so that I can show you the execution of next workflows, because these strangers may not reply now, and it is very important to have some actually. Let me update one lead over here. Click on it, edit, and I'm gonna give here my email sarfaraz@datalink.com. This is my email, sarfaraz@datalink.com. Save. I want to receive one email on my account so that I can instantly reply, and then we can see the execution of other workflows. I hope you got my point. So now this Muhammad Salah is my email. Yeah, I need to do it. And now this workflow, this first workflow in outreach system, is actually drafting email using cloud model, Cloud Heku 4.5, because it is one of the cheap model. And here we have used the instructions. For some instructions it should use, and based on that instructions it should format the email or draft the email, because these instructions are defined on behalf of our Elevate JCC company. So I'm gonna run it now. It has leads up to 100. Okay, for week 1, every week it will draft 20 emails, not more than 20. From Monday to Friday it will complete 100 leads, and 100 leads will reach emails every week. Okay, and like I can show you the schedule trigger. Here you can see from Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. we will be sending 20 emails, and if I run it, it will draft 20 emails. Here it will get 100 leads. You will be able to see from, okay, wait. So yeah, it got 99 leads, one is missed. Leave it, maybe it had a duplicate email or something like that. Zoho has just discarded it, and now only 20 emails are being forwarded for the email drafting, and rest 20 will be done tomorrow. Rest 20 or day after tomorrow, and till Friday it will complete 100 email drafting. Okay, and here you will be able to see, you can see emails are being drafted. Okay, let's wait. Yeah, structure output that we have defined, it should follow that structure to draft the emails. And Apollo is very good scraper, and yeah, after this being used instead of email, Zoho, there are 3 pipelines active, Glue. I'm giving you a demo of PP. Okay, where we are getting actually individuals, decision makers. You can see the title, supply chain manager, supply supervisor. In this data we are getting a lot of things like country, Saudi Arabia, their LinkedIn profile, company site, and all. Okay, the email drafter will be updating 2 fields: last contacted and email drafted. Yes. You can see email drafted. Yes. And last contacted. Why we are recording the date of last contacted? Because after 3 days, if we did not got reply based on this date, it will, after 3 days it will again follow, and again after 3 days, and then it will update the follow-up date here, and again after 3 days it will send last follow-up. Only 2 follow-ups will be sent. If they didn't reply, we will just update the intent, not interested or something like that. Okay, so 20 emails are drafted. I'm gonna show you these 20 emails. You can see. Okay, I will open one that is drafted on my email so that I can hit send. Yeah, here it is. Hi Mohammed, supply chain protector site means sourcing reliable file protection and harness system that passed regional certification. We work team across GCC, oil, gas operation, and blah 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 blah. Would it make sense to grab 30 minutes to talk about what you are currently using for site safety gear? Paste sender name. This is something we are not sending direct email. Instead, we are drafting it so that user can validate it. Best Elevate JCC, or we can say best Ahmad. Okay, founder, Elevate JCC. This something we can validate, and we can hit send. So yeah, one email is sent it. Okay, and all these 20 emails will be validated by the human, any salesmen of the company, and then they will be forwarded. Once done, let me see if I have received email. Abdul Wajid, yeah, file protection. I have just received the email, you can see, and now I'm gonna reply, yes, I am interested. Yes, I am interested. Can we hold a call, or can we schedule a call? Okay, my reply is sent, yes, I'm interested, can we schedule a call? Best regards, this is my signature, CEO something like that. So let me now come over here. Wajid should have, yeah, Wajid has got the reply, yes, I'm interested. And now this workflow, okay, this is not active because this is not published, but this once we will publish, this workflow will be triggered automatically. Okay, it will be triggered automatically. It will trigger once any reply we get from the lead, it will trigger automatically. We'll need to run it, but because we have not published it, so we will need to run it. Okay, so I'm gonna run it, and it will see if we have got any reply on the emails that we have sent to the leads. Because one email I sent on my account, so you can see it got the data that one email, one follow has been received by the lead, and I can show you over here as well. I can show you. Surprise the rank data link. Yeah, this is something. Wajid was the recipient, and Sarfraz was the sender, because I sent the follow. And you can ignore this structured output. Sometimes it not adhere the output, but then model is already connected with it, then it will actually validate it automatically. It will not stop the workflow. So what this workflow did, the second workflow, first of all, it updated the Zoho. Let me refresh what fields have been updated on Zoho. So on first workflow, updated the last contact date and email drafted, and now it has updated the intent that this individual is interested. The Muhammad Salah with email sarfraz@datalink.net is interested. Okay, and then team notified, yes, once any individual will be interested, team will be notified automatically. And I can show you this workflow is notifying the team automatically over here, and you can see we are sending one structured email to the team sales, and in CC we have kept the founder of the company, and then here you can see this is something we are forwarding the data that this lead is interested. And I can show you that what is being sent or how team is being notified. So I email new interested lead PP sales. Okay, email is been sent to sales at the @11 GCC. JB11 GCC is also in CC, the founder of company. And here you can see, hi team, a prospect has replied and shown interest, please take over this conversation, and blah blah blah, lead details, Mohammed Salah, company, job title, email, and what they said, Sarfraz Ahmed confirmed interest and requested to schedule a call to discuss all the protection and blah 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 blah. So that is something how it is working. Okay, so and once done, now there is third workflow that we have actually to follow up the leads. If any lead have not replied us and it is 3 days, and because we will be sending 2 follow-ups to every lead if they have not replied. One after initial draft, we will send first reply after 3 days, and first follow-up after 3 days, and second follow-up again after 3 days. Means in overall 6 days we will be sending them 3 emails. First will be the first target email, then second will be the follow-up after 3 days if we have not get reply, and third will be the again last follow-up if we have not got reply. And yeah, that will be the last, and after that we will just flag them, they are done. Okay, so but in our leads what we have done actually, only one lead is interested, okay, which is already done, but rest have not replied us. But the date is last contacted date is today, it is not 3 days, so I will need to edit the date of one lead over here so that I can make it past date to let the workflow work. I will make it 4th of June instead of 7th of June. Now it is 3 days gap, okay, and it will trigger that. Now if I run it, and it will only get the leads whom we have sent the drafts or sent the first email, and then you can see one person has detected that it's almost 3 days and he has not replied us, so it has just created the follow-up draft for him. Okay, so I can show you the draft over here. So if I come over here in draft, and yeah, you can see rechecking, did my email reach you? Hi Mohammed, I reached out a little while ago and wanted to check in. Did my email land in the right place or did it get buried? Would you love to know safety and PP supply something on your radar right now? Something like that, and we will send them follow. Okay, and it will update. This will update few more columns here. So it was second workflow who was not whose we did not got the reply, but first one we already done and team is notified, and this the intent column is empty because we have not got the reply from him. So the follow-up date, the last contacted date was actually we already updated it, but it has updated. Okay, you can leave it for now. And the follow-up date is 7th, and again one follow-up will be sent, and we are also counting the follow-up. One is done, and then again it will, if we did not got the reply after 3 days, it will be again it will be follow-up count will be 2, and then that will be the last, and then we will flag it that it is not interested. That is something how our sales pipeline is working. We are using cloud skills and cloud routine and N10, Apollo, Zoho as a CRM. Okay, we are handling deduplication in Zoho and all that. Okay, and further every week on Monday we will be having 100 leads, and then every day we will be drafting 20 emails that will be sent by the human after validating. Then there will be trigger, it will be triggering all the follow replies automatically. Okay, no need to run manually because we are using Outlook reply trigger. Once we will get the reply of the lead, not other emails, it will flag other emails. It will only trigger those emails whom we have sent, those leads whom we have sent emails. Rest will be unmatched, will be logged in unmatched or unmatched reply, will not reply that. Okay, and then we have third, which will be the validating the follow, either to follow up or not. It will be validating that follow up date. If 3 days are passed, it will become its job. So that is how it was working. It is working, and yeah, that is the sales pipeline. And we would love to develop one for you for your business. If you have any other problem, we can do one-on-one consultation. We can listen your problem and we can give you one very best solution. So I can show you my datalink.com company where our workflow is very simple. We don't start developing directly, we start from why. Okay, that what is your why, what is your problem, and then after understanding your problem we actually start our work. And our agency is totally dependent on the data. If we'll be having good data, we can do good work. And our workflow, let me show you our workflow, how we actually do our job. So we start from discovery and consultation, then we develop the strategy and blueprint, then we start development and transformation, then delivery, deployment, and then maintenance. That is our simple workflow. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.